Yo, what's up YouTube? What's up everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Thank you guys for tuning in today, man. Today we're going to be checking out some Rod Stewart, Do You Think I'm Sexy? Now here's the thing, Do You Think I'm Sexy? Everybody knows that hook, right? If you want my body, do you think I'm sexy? I say everybody knows that hook and I'm like trying to remember it. I'm like, it's something like that, okay? So I don't remember the hook word for word. I definitely don't know the song word for word. So I'm going to go ahead and check out Do You Think I'm Sexy? This is a branch off from some of the Rod Stewart that I've been exposed to with like the Faces in the past, okay? And I really love what I've heard not only from Rod Stewart, but also with the Faces. I don't know. It's amazing. It's been good music. There's been great ones, but there was one that really hit me, and it was maybe I got the title mixed up a little bit, but it was The Killing of Georgie. Very touching song. I would actually like at some point, I'm gonna do revisits of songs as we go through this channel. A lot of the songs that I've reacted to, I've been here for 2 years now. This June marks 2 years, although there was like a 6 months vacation there, roughly. 2 years since I really dove into music reactions, guys. So I want to do revisits definitely to songs that I've heard once that need to be listened to again with my mind that has kind of evolved doing this. But today we're going to be checking out Rod Stewart, Do You Think I'm Sexy? Which from that hook is a branch off from some of the stuff we've heard, right? It's going to be different, so to speak. But as you guys know, I do have a neighbor whose dad was heavily loving Rod Stewart. So I'm always honored to be able to hear Rod Stewart in his memory because he was a fantastic mentor to me in my life. You know, with only a few impactful moments of conversation, he really helped me. So Rod Stewart, Do You Think I'm Sexy? It's got an official video. I don't know how official it is, but it says official video, so you guys will know more than I do. But let's go ahead and dive in, take a listen to Rod Stewart, Do You Think I'm Sexy? Here we go. They come right in. Come right in on this one. The bass line already. That's already hot, man. Rod's riding the beat. Hey now. Alright, Rod, you're sexy. You're sexy. He's got a great voice for this song. I'm loving it, dude. I'm digging it. That sound. They got the same hair. Okay. Is that a horn? Sax or something? gosh.
They wake at dawn, 'cause all the birds are singing to total strangers, but that ain't what they're saying. Outside it's cold, misty and it's raining. They got each other, neither one's complaining. He says, I'm sorry, but I'm out of milk and coffee. Never mind sugar, we can watch the early movie. You want my body and you think I'm sexy. Come on, sugar, let me know.
That bass is driving this whole.
If you really need me, just reach out and touch me. Come on, honey, tell me so.
There's that horn again.
If you really need me, just reach out and touch me. Come on, sugar, let me know. If you really need me, just let me know. Just reach out and touch me.
That's smooth, man.
Just reach out and touch me. Come on, sugar, let me know. If you really need me, just reach out and touch me. Come on,
No, Rod, let me know. The still frame. It's so 80s. The still frame. Maybe it's before the 80s, but it's definitely used a lot in the 80s. They do that a lot in the 80s, a jump up still frame, right? They're like, yeah, and then it just stops. It's like, I don't know, that's what it reminded me of. But man, when you hear the term, or at least when I hear the term driving like bass line, that's what I think. That bass line drove that song. It was amazing. I caught on the end how great the drumming was as well. Now, as far as the horns, let me know if y'all call it brass or horns, or if it really matters, if it's interchangeable, because I was hearing that, but I wasn't seeing it on the screen. So then it started making me think, well, some keyboards are capable of sounding like other things. Now, was it an actual saxophone or something, or was it the keys that was synthesizing that sound? I don't know. But I loved the synth keys as well throughout this song. It really builds that outer shell, like the atmosphere of the sound. And then the do-do-do-do-do-do. Like, I'm terrible at reenacting with my voice, but you know what I mean? That was fantastic. I love that about it too. Rod's voice, he's got this bit of raspiness to it, and I always love raspy voices. I don't know why that is. Some of my favorite singers have a raspiness to their voice. And it's not quite as like drastic, right, as like Jim Morrison, let's say, but it's just perfect. It's just perfect the way Rod's singing. I thought this song was going to be cheesy, not going to lie. Just from the chorus being like, if you want my body, do you think I'm sexy? Things like that. I'm like, yo, this is going to be straight cheesy song. It's going to be like just filler. It's going to be funny. It was good. It was good. In my personal opinion, this was a good song. I don't know if everyone's going to feel that way. I know we get some hard-lined, like old rock metal guys that are like, this stuff is lame, right? I like it, man. I liked it. So I was down with Do You Think I'm Sexy, Rod? That was a hit, man. That was a hit. The sound, though. The sound, along with his voice, along with the lyrics, everything about this song is just fun feeling. It's a very dope song that caught me off guard. Like I said, I thought it was going to be cheesy. Instead, I ended up feeling it, man. I loved it. So thank you guys for tuning in with this one. Let's go ahead and check out a little bit of the wiki before we hang it up, man. All right, so with this one, we got blondes have more fun. I feel like that was a phrase that you would hear a lot, like growing up and stuff. For some reason, even in my generation growing up, you heard that, right? Blondes are more fun. Blondes have more fun. So I'll have to ask my wife, because she did go blonde for a little bit. You know, she used to be in this heavy hair dyeing place. And I'll say, when you were blonde, babe, did you feel like you had more fun? Is that a true thing? You know, is it just a saying, or does it have to be genetics? So no, but I get the whole saying behind it. I get the whole premise behind it. So this was released in 1978. I felt like it might have been 80s, but it's 78, right, on the cusp. Disco, I didn't quite know when disco started, but I did get that sense that this felt a little disco, and that's gonna be another reason some people despise it, right? I know there's some true disco haters out there. I would say my old boss was a disco hater. When disco came on the radio, he had to change it. I'm there thinking, oh, that didn't sound that bad, but he'd be like, no, we ain't listening to no disco. So there are longer versions of this. It seems like the version I listened to was quite, and I forgot about that. See, that's another thing I'll have to get used to, is there's the album versions, there's the 12-inch versions. So with the way I felt about the song, I'd be down to revisit it, man. You guys let me know if there's a different version. What's the most famous version, or did I kind of get a great feeling for it with this one? You've got multiple songwriters on it, but Rod Stewart was involved in the songwriting. Do You Think I'm Sexy, also written as Do You Think I'm Sexy, with more, I guess, apostrophes, is a song by British singer Rod Stewart from his 9th studio album, Blondes Have More Fun. It was written by Stewart, Carmine Appice, and Dwayne Hitchings, though it incorporates the melody from the song Taj Mahal by George Benjor, and the string arrangement from the song If You Want My Love, Put Something Down on It by Bobby Womack. So he pulled in, I guess, the musical components of other songs, but those, I don't believe I've heard either one of those songs before. So y'all let me know if those are worth a listen. The song was released as the first single from Blondes Have More Fun in November 1978. It spent 1 week atop the UK singles chart in December 1978 and 4 weeks atop the US. I'm not surprised it spent more weeks on top of the US because, like I said, growing up, I definitely had heard that chorus. Right? Or is it the chorus, the hook, whatever you want to call it? I had definitely heard that before. So I knew in some way, like, this song is kind of a big deal in the US, right? So I don't know for how many people, but it felt fun. So I appreciated it. For the background, this is Carmen Appice, who played drums on the song, told Song Facts, this was a story of a guy meeting a chick in the club. At the time, that was a cool saying. If you listen to the lyrics, she sits alone waiting for suggestions. He's so nervous. It's the feelings of what was going on at the dance club. The guy sees a chick he digs. She's nervous. He's nervous. She's alone and doesn't know what's going on. Then they end up at his place having, and then she's gone. Boom, into the night, So in 2007 interview, co-writer Dwayne Hitchings noted that Do You Think I'm Sexy was a spoof on guys from the Cocaine Lounge, lizards of the Saturday Night Fever days. We rock and roll guys thought they were dead meat when that movie and the Bee Gees came out. The Bee Gees were brilliant musicians and really nice people, no big egos. Rod, in his brilliance, decided to do a spoof on disco. Very smart man. There's no such thing as a dumb super success in the music business. So yeah, these are life experiences beyond my own experiences, so I don't know much about that, and I didn't spend a lot of time in clubs ever, but you still understand. You don't have to live the club life to understand what the club life is like, because you get it all the time on like TV or stories when you talk to your friends and stuff. So I see where they're going with this. A lady going out and she's potentially looking for a fun time, and he's looking for a fun time. They're nervous, they're just getting to talk, and boom, things hit it off. So that's the whole Do You Think I'm Sexy? Because if so, baby, what do you say? They went up to the high-rise apartment, right? So there you go with this one. I enjoyed it. I love the sound of this one. I thought it was a hit, man. You guys let me know where y'all stand with Rod Stewart. Let me know if you want more. I'll see y'all on the next one, man. Stay positive out there. Peace.